Alright, so the guy in gray was standing right here with his butt in my face. I asked him, hey, could you please move? He stood over there. The guy in orange was standing with his butt pointed that way, shook his head when his friend moved over there, turned his body so his butt was pointed directly at me. So I came here to watch these guys play volleyball. There was nobody around for at least 10 minutes. But the gay community, they take advantage of open space and opportunities to sexually harass people in public and get away with it. Anytime they can get to sexually harass you. And then, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to add that this dude acted like he knew who I was. He acted like when I asked him, he ignored me when I said, hey, excuse me. He just stood there and ignored me. And then when I asked him to move, he looked at his friend like he knew who I was, but didn't make any statements, didn't say anything. And he's proudly showing his face to the camera. I think he knows I'm recording it. And he's hiding it beneath the surface. You know, like people have two thoughts at the same time. One, I know the guy's on the ground next to me is recording me. Two, my friends are talking to me about whatever my friends are talking to me about. So he's doing two things at once. But that's what his buddy decided to help him out.
Oh, I was just gonna spank her while she was.
I guess if I don't like it, I gotta stand up and move. And then these two dudes, the dude in the blue and the dude in the gray, when they sat down, the dude in the blue humped that guy's butt. That guy right there. So this dude, he sat down. The guy right there sat down, and then the dude in the blue sat right behind him and started humping his butt. And then the guy was like, that dude in the blue backed off and sat over there. But that's some gay stuff. So gay imagery, gay imagery. So that group, he sat down, and then his friend over there sat down right behind him and humped his butt right there while I was sitting. And then this guy came over and put his butt in my face. And then this guy right here decided to do the same thing. So if you know who they are, know that they like to sexually harass people in broad daylight. And if they think you're gay, they'll do some gay things to you. That's who those people are. Gay things in front of your face because they think it's a sexually attractive thing to somebody who's gay or who they think is gay. So they don't feel like they're criminals. Like they don't feel like they're doing society a disservice by showing gay imagery to somebody they believe is gay. So that's those people. So if you know who they are, that's what they like to do in broad daylight. And I'm not lying to you. I never lie about something I post on the internet because there's too many consequences and there are too many eyes. So somebody could call me a liar at some point. But what I just said is true. I don't like people with their butts pointed at me, and I don't like to see a man hump another man's butt in the grass. I don't think that's a good sight. Watching other men hump other men. And then play it off like they're bros. Oh, I'm your bro, man. I'm your bro. He tapped the dude's shoulder to get him to stop humping him and laughed it off like, we're bros. This is what bros do. It's not what bros do. Bros don't hump each other's butts. They did that for me to see and acted like it was normal behavior for two dudes to one dude to hump the other guy's butt. It's not. That's a homosexual behavior. And two straight guys will never hump each other's butts in the grass. It's not what straight guys do. But like I said, if they're gay, if they're in the gay community, there's nobody else around me. Absolutely nobody else. So I know these people are gay because the only people who bother me are gay people. They're the only people who do gay things for me to see. and play it off like it's normal behavior. They're trying to normalize gay culture, for me, in my opinion, from my point of view, for me to think about. But I know this is not acceptable behavior. It's like hanging out with someone just said in my left ear. It's just like you hanging out with some boy when you're 5 years old and he pulls his penis out for you to look at, and he's acting like that's a normal thing 5-year-old boys do all around the world when they're hanging out playing video games at each other's houses. But that wasn't normal behavior. When you pull your penis out, you should have known that that kid was in the gay community, where that kid was growing up to be gay. You don't have to compare penises. And that's what these two dudes just did. They just showed me homosexual behavior like it's a normal thing to do. And then they're pretending to be straight. You can't tell for the life of you that these two dudes are gay. But if you've seen what they did, you would think they were.